Hello everyone. So this is going to be another video summarizing The Economist. Hey, I get caught up with this one. As always, broken into three sections: think tank, security issues, and tantalizing tangibles. Okay, link will be in a description for the think tanks that I've actually pulled from The Economist this year, and pretty much covers everything you could think of. Red Sea getting bloody. All right, so it's almost like it's the 80s again. Iran is stirring up stuff in this area of the world. I don't have the U.S.'s Navy, but they have enough power to slow and destabilize. And I don't think anybody knows what that does to risk, what that does to insurance, and everything else like that. And in a way, we all pay because it destabilizes trade. And why would Iran want to destabilize trade? Well, they're under a lot of sanctions, frankly. They trade with trade partners that a lot of other countries can't. So it's not really going to affect them. What will it affect? Our bottom line, and they know that. And this is a picture of the Kearsarge, and I forget his name. It wasn't Spitznagel. It was Spitznagel's close friend. I served with the sailor who was on the Kearsarge, and that's the one Iran tried to clip, and it deflected two missiles at the same time. So things are heating up. Weaponizing migration. So, immigration can be weaponized in two ways, and Putin was sort of the undisputed master of the underhanded deed here. He displaced a lot of Syrians, which put a huge strain on the refugee system. But there's also a way that things can be gamed in political favor, of course. If you at all ever tuned into any American Western media in the day leading up to the election, you're going to hear something about immigration. Personally, to me, you'll have some people, wackadoodles, screaming that we should have open borders and no accountabilities. Of course, they probably make up a minority, but as this article states, they may be a minority, but they do scare people. And then, of course, you're going to want some people who maybe want to examine the system and think that we should have fewer immigrants naturalized every year. That's a very tough topic. I will say this: there doesn't seem to be a link between immigration and the economy going bad. There actually seems to be a positive correlation with immigration and a country's rise in GDP. Also, too, I know a lot of people, their argument is, well, if you were ever related to an immigrant, you should have this stance on immigration. Well, that's stupid. If I was related to a rapist or a serial killer, you wouldn't want me to be a rapist or serial killer. We don't have to face the apocalypse sober. Okay, so it turns out global warming really great for the wine industry. I know. This is insane. But what it is parts in regions where there was already established vineyards. Global warming hasn't really had a detriment on them, but it's made more places accessible to creating a vineyard. You now have vineyards in mountains, for goodness sake. So I thought that was a rather interesting kind of funny take on the issue of global warming. It was in the holiday special. I saw that, and as you know, I made a video where I said what got me on the side of believing in global warming was many things, but one of those was that I wasn't able to get from the store back home enough, and my beer got warm. So I thought these two would be tied to one another. Thank you.